All right, good morning, gang. Well, here I am on my first journey in a while, at least the first video in a while. I have been doing the Mission Trails Park 5-Peak Challenge, but I didn't get a chance to film all of those, so I may post a couple of the individuals that I've done, but I didn't take a lot of photos. So this is the first trip I'm going to be actually trying to video and get some shots on and give a little bit of a trail review. So here we are in Jamul, California. It's southeast of San Diego, and it's kind of ranch country, beautiful valley with just incredible mountains all around, and it's just a stunning view. And we are about, I don't know, 10 minutes north of Mexico, the Mexico border, and everything is beautifully green and there are flowers everywhere because the rain in the desert has just been constant the last several weeks. So there are butterflies all over the place and flowers. It's absolutely gorgeous. So this is only about a 4.5 mile trail out and back is what it says. I've got all my gear, light pack today, no backpack, no tent, no sleeping bag, things like that, just a day pack, but I still have my 10 essentials. I still got plenty of water. And then I'm also going to test out, I got a MSR, one of the really small Pocket Rocket 2 for my Pacific Crest trail hike. So I'm going to test that out for lunch and see how that fires up here and cook up some red beans and rice. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, the beginning of the trail is really rough and shoddy and behind a gate, and it looks like what used to be an old road. You can kind of see behind me. It's really rough. Nothing's driven through here in a while for sure, unless it was a four-wheel drive or even that. I think it may be a four-wheeler or a motorcycle, but that's it. So the beginning of the trail is kind of rough, but I'll try and check in a little bit and let you see how things are going. All right, let's hit the trail. Okay, so the trail for the whole way, or most of the way, 3/4 of the way, it's just this torn up road. Definitely washed out from all the rain we've had lately. You can see there's places where it's cut with water that had washed down off of the mountainside. And there's lots of exposed rock. It's no mud, it's all dried up. It's still damp, but it's not really passable by vehicle. And then you get up to this exposed rock area and the trail gets a little harder to find. I did see there were these little plastic flags, like someone had tied them on the bushes along the trail, and they look like they've been there for a while because they're faded out, color's gone. Little plastic flags. They marked most of the trail, but they're not in this little part. I know I'm on the right way. I have my map and I'm following, and I know that's the summit over there. So I know that I go up this path a ways and then hang a left, go a little more west to get to the final climb, which is climbing up some rocks and doing some bouldering, which is what I'm here for. So I'm excited about. So it, other than the fact that it's been consistently up, it's a pretty easy trail. The footing's not too hard, other than the loose rocks, but it's not rock on rock. The rock on dirt makes it a little bit easier to get around. And these big boulders are really neat. Definitely a different experience than Mission Valley, the Mission Trails Park. It's definitely a different landscape, so it's kind of nice to see something, and I'm excited to get to the boulders. All right, I'll check in when we get up there. So, bouldering my way up, I'm going up stuff like this, making my way through those gaps. And then there's this. Whew. It's narrow, even for my skinny butt. I don't know. I think I'm going to go to the right, because that goes all the way above me. It's straight up. I think I'm going to go around this way and try and make my way up that. Alright, we'll see where it goes. Okay, so that was insane. Not in the me kind of insane. Like, that was hard and scary. It was taxing. Yeah, let's go with taxing. And a little disconcerting. It was safe, but there's a whole trail that is bouldering. And there's a couple places where I'd go up and hit a dead end, or someplace that I couldn't fit through. So I'd go back down a little ways and then back up again and find another way. And then I found the trail again. You see behind me here, it's more of a dirt actual trail. And I checked my map and I squirreled all the way around kind of a different way. So I blazed my own trail today, but the view up here is pretty cool. I'm not at the top yet. I still have just a little bit left. There's a big cave up there I'm gonna go look through, but I'm pretty close. The one thing that's neat, and the one thing that's helped me stay anchored, is I keep looking at that ranch down there. You can kind of see it off in the distance. There, this over here. I don't know if it's just a parking area or what, but when I parked my car, it was on a slope going across to that. So this whole way along the ridge, it's just been on that same side facing that way. So at least it's giving me a point of reference as I'm going up this crazy incline. So I'm gonna catch my breath, do this last couple feet here, and then I'm gonna get something to eat and drink and settle in for a little bit and take a break. I'm not looking forward to going down. hopefully I can find the real path that's a little bit easier. All right, back up. Well, I finally picked my way around the trail. Definitely harder through the boulders, and then I come around this corner and there's like 50 crows, great big ones, cawing all over the place. I'm waiting to come around the corner and see a dead carcass of something. But I made it over this, and the last bit is roped. It's this. I gotta get up that to the top, and then through there is the peak. I'm trying to decide if I should leave my pack here, scramble up there, my pictures, and then come back down. I'm trying to make it with my pack because that's pretty narrow. All right, let me see. Let me get into measure, and then I'll decide. Are waiting for me. All right. Okay, I would like to formally revise my previous statements, any previous statements I've ever made about the scariest thing I've ever done, because I just did it. The caves are frightening enough because they're so narrow and there's ropes and it's just giant boulders, just fractured down the middle, and you're just squeezing through them. But that was nothing compared to going up there and climbing up on the top of those boulders. I don't know what it was. I mean, obviously it's high up, but I was, holy crap, I was petrified. But I did it. All right, I did take my pack off for half the way through the cave. I was able to get up the rope, but I had to pull it off to get up a couple of the squeezes, so I'm gonna take a break, drink some water, and then squeeze back down and get back to the car. Never been so excited to get back to a trail before. right, so I'm on the way down now. I'm on the regular dirt trail, the impassable road. It's all washed out. And bouldering down was surprisingly easier. It was easier keeping the trail because it was easier to kind of see the different ways people had gone down. And usually bouldering down can be dangerous because you can find yourself kind of dropping down into an area that isn't the trail, and you're kind of boulder locked where you can't get back up the rock you just jumped off of, and you can't go down because it's too steep or it's a cliff. But this path, there was enough dirt and trees and branches that it was easy to kind of find your way down. Still not marked that well, but it wasn't that far, the bouldering part going up, so easy to kind of find your way around. That was an experience. I was a little emotionally overwhelmed. More than a little. I felt something I haven't felt in a long time. My heart was pounding because of real terror, real fear, not the anxiety I normally feel and walking down a street and there's nothing there. I was on top of a boulder that was on top of a cracked boulder that was the only thing holding it up, and it was out on top of the mountain. And I swear when I was down in the cave, it's just dead quiet. I swear I could hear the rock creaking or popping. And it was like it was moving. And I'm sure it was my mind playing tricks on me, but that was awesome. I did not decide to test my pocket rocket stove at the top. I sat and I laid and took a rest for a while. Got something to eat. Got some of my makeshift Gatorade. Ooh, butterfly right in front of me. There've been all kinds of butterflies around here. It's been beautiful. Got some of my Gatorade that I make with little tablets. You put in the canteen and you make your own. I got some of that because I could definitely. The hike up was normal and felt okay, but once the bouldering started, I started to really feel the energy drain. So I made sure and rest and eat and hydrate before I started going down. I'm feeling good now, so it's not too much further. Another mile and a half to get down from here, and it's really just this road, flat, so nothing too intense, but that was great. I definitely recommend hard-soled shoes. Definitely recommend coming with a friend and taking your time. That was what I ended up doing, finding my way up. It's just, it wasn't in a rush. Tried not to get myself caught in a situation I couldn't get out of, so I just kind of went up and poked my way around until I found it, which is generally my approach to a trail. I'm not in a hurry. I like to think that I'm like the tortoise and the hare. I'm sure and steady, and I always finish the race. Maybe not first all the time, but I always keep going. So, all right, I'm gonna go back down, enjoy the scenery, these beautiful stark rock faces and the greenery around. So